squeezing the Justice Gundam into SGOK. While Bandai's design isn't as good as Rei's modifications and can't completely recreate the anime, it's better than nothing. Today, their KO product has arrived. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Model Express channel. Today we're reviewing GaoGao KO's Justice SGOK and the Cavaliere Aifrid product, along with a surprise guest EW. These two products appeared together in the anime, and their release dates were very close, so I waited a few days to schedule this review together. First, let's talk about Justice SGOK. I was immediately struck by the product. It's hard to believe this KO product I'm playing with was actually released by GaoGao. Did the manufacturer really change employees by the end of 2025? From the smoothness of assembly to the feel of playing with it, the quality of the materials, and the final product's appearance, its seamlessness and solidity, it doesn't seem like something made by a KO manufacturer at all. There's practically nothing to criticize. Especially the tightness of all the joints throughout the body is truly remarkable compared to previous products. Also, a small note, SGOK's arms, which look like flexible tubes, are not connected by ball joints. They have an internal skeleton. However, they can only move in one direction. Lateral movement is not possible. However, since it's a KO product, it can't be 100% perfect, and flaws still exist. The slide rail for this one-eye device is extremely loose. You can see the eye move from one side to the other after a slight shake. The poor antenna fit isn't the product issue. The problem is that I inserted it incorrectly. It shouldn't have been inserted onto the outer antenna of the Justice SGOK. Opening the SGOK's head armor revealed the second problem. The Justice's head antenna and the SGOK's outer antenna are very tightly connected, making it easy to remove the outer antenna along with it. The effect piece I mentioned earlier should correspond to the Justice's head antenna, which is why I'm specifically demonstrating the incorrect way to use it. If inserted onto the outer antenna, the effect piece is very easily damaged. Furthermore, given GaoGao's previous reputation, I thought removing the shell to reveal the Justice Gundam itself would be extremely difficult. However, after handling it multiple times, I genuinely didn't encounter any issues with removing the outer armor from this KO product. While it's very tight, the damping is excellent. Even with sufficient joint tightness, it didn't hinder the left and right separation of the shell. However, I highly recommend using a parts removal tool for the leg armor, as this part is indeed very tight. Don't try to pry it open with your hands like I did. It's easy to get injured. Additionally, the kit includes an extra headpiece for Justice, for reasons I don't understand. SGOK also includes a battle-damaged head armor. Two issues need clarification. First, installation is quite difficult. The rear slot feels unusually tight, yet the parts don't fit properly. Second, the front of the armor doesn't hold together tightly, leaving a gap in the middle, and you can see noticeable bounce. Also, the panel lines for the battle-damaged form are GaoGao's old trick, darkened and thickened, which looks particularly ugly, resembling cracked earth rather than the explosive Aegis armor. The Justice SGOK backpack uses the same mold as the Infinite Justice 2 backpack. They're completely identical. So when GaoGao released Infinite Justice 2, I knew they would definitely release this SGOK. But I didn't expect there to be a year's gap between the two. The backpack is connected to the main body only by two small short posts. Since the Justice SGOK is heavier than the Infinite Justice 2, you can clearly feel the backpack easily falling off with a slight shake. It's not particularly secure. Overall, the design is fine. The claws are the same as the official Bandai version, and you can replace them with red transparent and regular white versions. However, the red claws are a bit tight when installing, requiring a bit of force. The current price of $5.70 is a bit expensive, considering it's only an HG series product. When you see the SGOK kit, I'm sure you're also considering spending an extra $5.70 to buy the Cavaliere Aifrid. Since I didn't really have a feel for this kit, I didn't initially realize it would be so large. All the joints are fairly tight, except the C-locks on the side wings are very loose, but it's unlikely that such a large kit would rely solely on the sturdiness of the C-locks for support. The first problem with this product is the extremely thick sprue marks. I'm not sure if the Bandai kit is the same, or if it's just a GaoGao issue. The second problem is the front metal stickers. The blue one is too small, and the others are too large, making them all misaligned. I suggest you just fill in the colors yourself with a marker. GaoGao hasn't cut any corners on articulation and playability this time. The missile bay doors on the left and right can be opened, and the cannon barrel below has full 360-degree articulation. The front protective armor can also be folded up and unfolded, and the small cannon on top can rotate 360 degrees. The tail fin at the rear can also be folded, and the internal connecting rod can also slide. It's basically a complete copy of Bandai's design. After removing the SGOK backpack, I directly inserted the Cavaliere Aifrid connector into the SGOK backpack's holes. Strangely, the original backpack connections were very loose, but after inserting the heavier Cavaliere Aifrid, It became unusually secure, refusing to fall off no matter how much I shook it. Whether I was shaking the Cavaliere Aifrid or the SGAoC, it didn't come loose. It was excessively secure. The final step was to install the SGAoC backpack onto the Cavaliere Aifrid to complete the installation. After I installed it, I realized that the SGAoC backpack short post was too loose. It was loose no matter where I installed it. Next is the railgun from the copy Bandai's Cavaliere Aifrid, but I saw some friends had bad luck here. The muzzle couldn't close properly, leaving a huge gap. This is KO's biggest problem. The issue is different for each kit. The kit also includes connectors for compatibility with other kits, but these connectors are extremely loose, making proper fit impossible. Actually, I want to tell everyone to think carefully before buying the GaoGao Cavaliere Aifrid, because there's also an EW version available. Next up is the Cavaliere Aifrid product made by EW, which I highly recommend. GaoGao's price is $5.70, while EW's is around $8. However, to be honest, the materials used by EW aren't particularly expensive for this price. Compared to GaoGao, although the price difference is only about $2, the difference in quality is significant. I won't say more. You can compare the two products yourself to understand. EW doesn't have any large sprue marks, and the panel lines are sharper, more like Bandai. The missile compartment is also a separate part, and the stickers don't have size mismatch issues. Most importantly, all compatible connectors work. It took me about an hour to assemble the EW product. The overall assembly feel is definitely much better than GaoGao's. While it's not quite the same as Bandai's, it's about 80% similar, making it a product I'm quite satisfied with. Regarding the stickers, the blue indicator sticker was crooked. That's my problem, not a size mismatch. Compared to GaoGao's, it's a complete and utter difference. And you can clearly see the color difference between the two models side by side. EW's minor flaw is that its missile bay doors can't close properly, while GaoGao's have no problem. Has GaoGao overtaken EW? As you can see, the top texture of the EW Cavaliere Aifrid is significantly superior to that of the GaoGao. The GaoGao finished product looks very rough and has many casting marks, but the main reason why the GaoGao can be compared with the EW is that no other manufacturer currently produces this product. EW's missile bay doors do have an issue opening. At first, I thought it was a defective product I received, but I found the same problem with all the other bay doors. The C-lock mechanism feels uncomfortable. The missiles inside are individually made red parts, which look very nice. GaoGao's missile bay is a complete replica of Bandai's, without any color embellishments. Players need to add the colors themselves. The connectors at the wing bases also differ between the two manufacturers. EW's product has a moderate tightness, while GaoGao's is very tight. However, the advantage is that GaoGao's wings are less likely to fall off. The tightness of C's connectors is similar between the two manufacturers. Regarding the lower connecting module, EW slides more smoothly and makes a very pleasant sound. GaoGao's product has a noticeable sticking sensation, indicating a problem with part tolerances. EW initially released this product to fit Bandai's Justice SGAoC. After trying to install EW's Cavaliere Aifrid onto the back of GaoGao's Justice SGAoC, the tightness wasn't quite right, and it was easy to come loose. In the first half of the video, GaoGao's product didn't fall off when shaken. Furthermore, after installation, the holes on the back of GaoGao's SGAoC were found to be enlarged, making the installation of GaoGao's own Cavaliere Aifrid less secure. However, I think this part could be reinforced with some blue tack, since nobody shakes their model unnecessarily unless there's an earthquake. Remember how I mentioned before that GaoGao's backpack was a bit loose? But it fits perfectly on EW's Cavaliere Aifrid. Is this the precision of copying Bandai's parts? I even swung this little flying backpack around without it falling off. Then I put it back on GaoGao's Cavaliere Aifrid, and it was still incredibly loose. It seems GaoGao's SGAoC is closer to Bandai, and EW's Cavaliere Aifrid is closer to Bandai. These two products are actually the right match. Additionally, EW's railgun underwent minor shape modifications, but without the large gaps seen in GaoGao's. Okay, finally, based on my own assembly experience, here are my review. First, EW's Cavaliere Aifrid is my top recommendation. Its quality is absolutely top-notch, surpassing GaoGao's. However, the price is up to you. As for GaoGao's Justice SGAoC, its quality is also flawless, with minor imperfections that don't detract from its overall quality. So, if I were to recommend one, I'd prefer GaoGao's Justice Skok combined with EW's Cavaliere Aifrid. What would you choose? Please leave a comment and let me know. That concludes today's video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share to help me reach 10K followers soon. See you in the next video.